Saw Elfrid Payton, Vince, pick up Kyle Lowry, three-quarter court. Part of the success for the Knicks defensively. VanVleet beats them over the top with a three-pointer. Cross court to Bullock. Nice little pump fake, and it rims out. Lowry with the outlet to VanVleet. And touchdown, Toronto.
No hesitation, just letting it fly. Sorry about that.
All good. VanVleet tried to get a little get back at the other end. Barrett with the board. Randall off to a hot start in this ball game. He's already got 8. Barrett kicks it out to the corner. Jumper no good. Jumper no good by Payton. And here's VanVleet in a rush. And Anunoby with the reverse. Got it to fall. Tough shot in traffic.
Randall double teamed.
I mean, he's letting it flow, and it shows. It's no hesitation, just catch and shoot. And when you're not thinking about it, and it just becomes second nature.
Cassidy has more. Cass?
Yeah, Mark, and putting in that work has carried over to his teammates. In the Players Tribune in February, Julius Randle wrote about how he's led the way for late-night shooting sessions on the rush. Yeah, Mark, and putting in that work has carried over to his teammates. In the Players Tribune in February, Julius Randle wrote about how he's led the way for late-night shooting sessions on the road, a routine he picked up from Kobe Bryant his Laker days. And going off of the much-used nickname of the Big Three like we've seen in Brooklyn or Boston, the Knicks have named themselves the Big 15 as this group is promoting their chemistry as much as their wins, Mark.
Right now the number 4 seed in the Eastern Conference. Here's Elfrid Payton coming off the screen. Probing into the paint, had it blocked nicely by Khem Birch, and here's VanVleet. Probing into the paint, had it blocked nicely by Khem Birch, and here's VanVleet. Raptors in transition, VanVleet had it blocked. Back out to Anunoby, he launches the three. Longest one since 2014 with a 2-point lead after that 3-point play by Gibson. Gary Trent Jr. on the baseline, knocks it down in that trade which sent Norman Powell the other way. Trent Jr., a pending free agent, looking at a nice payday coming up. Off the Randall miss. Here come the Raptors, tied at 22. 12 seconds to go. Siakam out front, guarded by Randall. Get a look at Randall's defensive prowess here. VanVleet for 3. Contact underneath, no whistle. That's the end of the first 12 minutes. VanVleet. Siakam, catch and shoot 3, got it. And you look at Kyle Lowry, there was some speculation that Lowry might have been moved. Reports that he almost was at the trade deadline. And you get the feeling that VanVleet.
And I did reach out to Kyle to see what he thought about it. He's like, hey, I'm willing to do whatever. But I tell you this, the one thing about Kyle that I know, but sacrifice for the good of a championship.
Yes.
And this is one and the same. I think he understands the emergence of this young guy right here, VanVleet.
Huge menu of games for you on the family of networks. Here's VanVleet turning the corner, hit the reverse layup with a high degree of difficulty.
He's been breaking their defense down one-on-one. Now you're seeing a double team, and you may see something else coming down the court. He's getting it done. I mean, he's proving why he is in the running. I'm not going to say he will be, but he is definitely in the running and the leader for most improved.
Well, gave him the screen, and he turns it over. VanVleet in transition. Another 3 on the way. Another bottom. He was giving and debating with referees, so that was part of his motivation for being better this year with the officials. Knicks have 2.3 to go. Got to get it down in a hurry quickly. Won't get a shot off. So the first half ends New York leading by 5 points.
And feel like you have an impact on people's daily happiness. Even LeBron tweeted, the league is better when the Knicks are winning. To which Julius told me that's 1,000% true, and one of the reasons I wanted to come.
Randall misfiring on the long 2. VanVleet on the move, takes it to the basket, got it to get.
Noel's first personal.
Oh.
Off the inbounds, VanVleet unable to connect. Shot clock down to 5 for the Raptors. VanVleet
Birch flipped the screen. Here's Siakam from the edge. Got it. Great patience, and he knocked it in at the end of the shot clock.
And let your game take care of that, because he has a lot of guys. You have VanVleet who are playing well. Now he's doing what he's supposed to do. I just think because we saw how well he played in the finals.
Lowry, mediocre game, but this guy has been hot.
VanVleet from downtown.
Yeah, he's tantalizing the Knicks with the 3-ball.
In the league defensively, field goal percentage-wise.
Yeah, I mean, that's you knew you knew it was going to be a great defensive.
VanVleet inside. Birch, the roll man, with the punch.
To a reverse dunk. Seen that dunk before somewhere.
Here's Barrett on the drive. Mid-range jumper is a little bit strong. VanVleet with the board and the push. Mid-range jumper is a little bit strong. VanVleet with the board and the push. VanVleet all the way to the basket, and great help by Noel. VanVleet back out to Anunoby. No hesitation from downtown. And OG Anunoby is up to 22 with his 5th three-pointer of the afternoon. A handoff to Trent Jr. Back out to VanVleet. Rose sends it baseline. VanVleet a long 2. Inside dime. Toppin made his last 3-ball. This one comes up short.
And Jones,
let's go to Cassidy.
Go ahead.
Well, you guys, I just wanted to pick up on your conversation about Tibbs, and I asked Derrick Rose my story about Derrick Rose saying just his role on this team is to be vocal, not only to help players, but to help Tibbs adjust too, by telling him to be more positive and essentially be his eyes on the court.
Randall goes to the screen. Got a mismatch with VanVleet on him. Tough 3, whistle, foul. And VanVleet got caught with the reach, and that's going to put
2 minutes left. You want to be close, or you have a chance to win on the road. So we'll see what happens here.
Lowry over to VanVleet. Anunoby walks into the 3. Butter. Kept his dribble alive. Come out the other side, and VanVleet with a sidestep 3 on the way. Got it.
You can't give up offensive rebounds. Great defense to make the Knicks take one tough shot, but you can't give up the offensive rebound.
Siakam going to try it from 3-point territory and scores it.
So Jonesy, if I'm the Raptors right now, before I could even say it, you have 1:20 left. You don't want to jack up a 3.